The agreement is signed. Exodus 24. And he said unto Moses, Come up unto the Lord, thou and Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship ye afar off. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord, and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice, and said, All the words which the Lord hath said we will do. And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and rose up early in the morning, and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm going to read that again. And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and rose up early in the morning, and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. So he builded 12 pillars too? Under the hill. Like a dugout? I'm just trying to think about what that looks like. Okay, in the center column next to verse 4, there's a reference to Deuteronomy 31:9. So let me check that out. Okay, Deuteronomy 31:9 says, And Moses wrote this law, and delivered it unto the priests, the sons of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and unto all the elders of Israel. Okay, what else do we have? I don't know. Maybe I should just let it go. He builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 5. And he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings, and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord. And Moses took half of the blood, and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant, and read in the audience of the people. And they said, All that the Lord hath said we will do, and be obedient. And Moses took the blood, and sprinkled it on the people, and said, Behold the blood of the covenant, which the Lord hath made with you, concerning all these words. Then went up Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. And they saw the God of Israel, and there was under his feet, as it were, a paved work of a sapphire stone, and as it were, the body of heaven in his clearness. And upon the nobles of the children of Israel he laid not his hand. Also they saw God, and did eat and drink. All right, there's a B next to the word sapphire in verse 10. And so the reference for that is Ezekiel 126. Hold on, I'm going to just study this out, but I'm not going to record it. All right, the Lord said I should actually record it. So Ezekiel 126. And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it. All right, next scripture, Ezekiel 10:1. Then I looked, and behold, in the firmament that was above the head of the cherubims, there appeared over them, as it were, a sapphire stone, as the appearance of the likeness of a throne. And there's a key for that, which actually stretches for this whole chapter. Actually, it goes 10:1 through 11:23. So it goes into maybe 2 chapters. It says, The glory of the Lord is pictured as departing in stages. First, it went up from the cherubim over the ark to the threshold of the temple, Ezekiel 10:4. Then it stood over the cherubim, Ezekiel 10:18. As they went to the east gate of the temple, Ezekiel 10:19. And then to the Mount of Olives, Ezekiel 11:23. The glory will not return until the millennial temple is prepared. See note on Ezekiel 43, 1 through 5. All right, I'm looking at sapphire, and that note was about the glory of God, which maybe has to do with sapphire. I don't know. So the next scripture is Revelation 4:3. And Revelation 4:3 says, "And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne, in sight like unto an emerald." Verse 4. "And round about the throne were 24 seats, and upon the seat I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiment, and they had on their heads crowns of gold." All right. And the last reference scripture is Matthew 17:2. "And was transfigured before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light." All right, Exodus chapter 24, verse 11. "And upon the nobles of the children of Israel he laid not his hand. Also they saw God, and did eat and drink the tablets of stone." Verse 12. "And the Lord said unto Moses, Come up to me into the mount, and be there, and I will give thee tables of stone, and a law, and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teach them. And Moses rose up, and his minister Joshua, and Moses went up into the mount of God. And they said unto the elders, Tarry ye here for us, until we come again unto you. And behold, Aaron and Hur are with you. If any man have any matters to do, let him come unto them. And Moses went up into the mount, and a cloud covered the mount. And the glory of the Lord abode upon Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. And the 7th day he called unto Moses out of the midst of the cloud. And the sight of the glory of the Lord was like a devouring fire on the top of the mount in the eyes of the children of Israel. And Moses went into the midst of the cloud, and gat him up into the mount. And Moses was in the mount 40 days and 40 nights. And there's a key that says, see note on Numbers 27, 18 through 23, concerning Joshua, Moses' minister. I'm not going to do that one right now.